What is up, wonderful people of YouTube? So this is gonna be the first day of my summer cutting my way to become shredded, and today I just literally changed up my whole training from 4 times full body to just basically body part split. You know, I went to a bro split basically. The reason for that is like I just don't have that much fucking time to train, and I just want to focus on the intensity in this couple of days, you know, because I have a couple of exams and all of these shit that will basically constrain my ability to train 1.5 to 2 hours a day, obviously every second day. So we'll see how it goes. It's my first time trying like a bro split. I originally started with, I don't know, it was push-pull legs, I think. You know, full body training was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed it. But, you know, the time constraints are gonna be there no matter what the fuck I do. So today is gonna be chest, and it's gonna be only chest. I'm not doing anything else. Maybe lateral raises, because, you know, my mid delts are kind of lagging, so yeah, but we'll see how it goes. I will focus on the intensity and not really high volume, because I don't have that much of a time to train with volume. But for sure, one thing I want to do is I will start with incline benches, because I find that it greatly warms up my chest for the movements to come, because, you know, I have a pretty stubborn chest injury, which makes it hard to even function without a adequate warm-up, provided the fact that you are going for a movement that has a big stretch. So the incline press is like the greatest thing that I have did for it, because it warms up my chest really critically. That will be important. And other than that, I will just throw some weights around on the Smith machine, because it's a more stable and better version of the bench press, and that's it. Maybe I will do some isolation. I don't really like doing it, but since, yeah, for the whole week this will be the entire chest workout for the whole week, I will consider some isolation movements also. So just some quick programming and shit that I have to talk about. In this cut I will, mostly for the compound lifts, I will do reverse pyramids. And the reason for that is I just want to get a gnarly pump. And the reverse pyramid, according to my knowledge, is that you start with heavy weights and then you gradually you lower the weights, but also, you know, increase the rep count, so you're getting really fucking pumped. And, you know, my usual warm-up is just on the fucking cables, and that's it. Let's see. Haven't had this fucking intense set in like, I don't know how many weeks, at least 8 or 10. Yeah, it's fucking brutal. Like, most people underestimate their RP, you know, reps in reserve tremendously, because I was thinking about fucking re-racking the weight at 6 reps and I just did fucking 10, you know. Obviously you have to be really used to going that intense if you want to correctly judge your RP, but yeah, just at least at the beginning of like every training cycle, just train to fucking failure on every single exercise so you know your capabilities. Well, that was fucking intense again. I got 10 reps again, you know, but the form a little bit degraded towards the middle, you know. I did that intentionally actually, just to horse cock some weights, you know, like Bugenhagen would. And they feel fucking awesome, like the first few reps I actually did with this slow, controlled, eccentric pose at the bottom, 1-2 second concentric. Those are nice, and maybe you are less likely to get injured when you are doing that, but this is just fun, and the pump is gnarly. You know, I may regret doing this for 6 or 8 weeks into the program, because I can see why they can fuck up your joints, but incorporating them, you know, not so frequently maybe, they are great fun. So I told about like reverse pyramiding and shit, but I essentially did like a simple pyramid. And the reason for that is I just thought that on the second set I would not get 10 reps. Instead I would get like 6 because of the fatigue kicking in. But that didn't really happen. So I just upped the weight on this set and decreased the reps. So yeah, I just couldn't hold the commitment for 10 minutes. I may just end up doing one of these, you know, a sort of Smith machine bench pressing on a flat bench, you know, because it just feels more natural and comfortable for me to do it on a Smith machine. Quite the reverse on the free weight bench press. But I just put these 15 kg plates on it. I don't know how much weight the machine originally is, you know, it has some friction, you know, it's an older machine. So just see what happens, you know. I'm usually weaker on the Smith machine bench compared to even the incline press, you know, incline bench. So I'm aiming to get at least like 6 or 8 reps on this one. Hopefully it happens. That felt great, actually. So I will stay for another one. So, let's check this sick as fucking bump. You know, I can feel my titties. You know, like fucking cup H or something. My chest is about to fucking explode, especially from those, you know, chest flies at the end. I know I didn't use the machine properly, so it was supposed to come like this, but instead I just used my hands, you know. I didn't use the elbow rest as intended, essentially. But that allowed me to stretch my pecs to a greater extent, and it just felt more comfortable. That's not the least priority if you are trying to progress in bodybuilding. You gotta enjoy what you do at some point, or otherwise you won't be able to stick to it. Yeah, I mean, the chest is popping, you know. The chest is huge compared to, you know, my full body workouts where I basically don't have 8 disposable hard sets with pretty great rest between them. So I don't get as pumped. But this specific body part training so far seems good. You know, pecs have been worked to a big extent. Abs have practically disappeared. Even when I finished my book in autumn, it was a hard book, you know. I can't get enough of this fucking chest, you know. It's juicy as fuck. Also like the triceps got some great stimulation. Yeah, like one of the things that I couldn't understand about bro splits is that indirectly you have so much triceps compared to like one leg day. It's kind of unbalanced, but I'm really trying to grow my upper body. You know, not grow it, but just maybe get some extra stimulation for my upper body. Like it feels like my chest is ripping off my body entirely. And I also need remove the pump of the compressor. Yeah, sick pump.